Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I don't have a Hot Topics video for you guys today, but I wanted to give you guys something. Look, I really, I don't know what's going on with me today, but I really woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I'm just not feeling it today. I don't know why. But because y'all rock with me and y'all support me, and I told y'all I was going to give y'all a Hot Topics video, even though I'm not, I wanted to give y'all something. So last night, I watched Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, I was going to watch because, baby, Miss Kenya Moore was back. Kenya Moore, the simple fact that a bitch can come onto a show and only be on scene for 5 minutes, only be on camera for I'm sure she was there for longer than 5 minutes. But the simple fact that this girl can come around one day and cause so much chaos and confusion, baby, bring Kenya back, bitch. Bring Miss Kenya Moore Daily back. Girl, this bitch done caused all this goddamn chaos. Bitch, 8 months pregnant, feet swollen, can barely walk. And Nene is bothered. Girl, why are you so bothered that Kenya Moore is back? For one day. Wasn't even a cast member, bitch. Girl, I know y'all gonna have to break this down for me. Okay, so listen. Cynthia, Kandi, and Nene. This really is blowing up to be something bigger than what it should be. At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Nene, I can never be a bitch like friend, somebody like Nene friend, ever. Like, when I see you fall out with Dwight, Kim, Sheree, Cynthia, Kandi at one point, Kenya at one point, Porsha at one point, Marlo at one point, you cannot fall out with all these people, and all these people are the problem. It does not work that way. It does not work that way. Girl, you have fallen out with everyone. Eva, Tanya, disrespected her. Like, how can you fall out with all these people, but everybody else is the problem? I really honestly need one of y'all to explain that to me. At the end of the day, Cynthia don't owe Nene a motherfucking thing. This is how I look at this situation. If Nene knows that Cynthia and Kenya are friends, then why would you not assume or expect that Kenya is going to be around? That's just like me having a friend and my best friend is friends with someone else and me and that person don't click. But I know that because we have a mutual friend, I know that nigga going to be around. I know he's going to be around. So at some point, I don't even have to ask you, hey girl, is so-and-so going to come? Because if he coming, I ain't coming. Like at some point, bitch, I know that me and you are best friends, and you are also best friends with the nigga who I don't fuck with. But I know that he gonna be around. I know that when you have parties, I know when you have watch parties, or when you want to go out for dinner, I know there's a possibility that motherfucker might be sitting across the table. Because y'all are best friends just like me and you are best friends. So I don't understand this whole Nene thing of Cynthia should tell me. No, she don't. You know that Cynthia and Kenya are friends. So why would you just not expect that Kenya gonna be in the building somewhere? A possibility. I don't know why Nene thinks that Cynthia and Kenya are plotting to take her down. Girl, ain't nobody worried about you, Nene. You worried about Kenya. Why are you so bothered that why are you so bothered that Cynthia and Kandi want Nene back on the show? How is that going to affect you? I could honestly see if Shamari or Eva was like, hold up. Because there's a possibility that if Kenya come back, that bitch might snatch one of our peaches from us. But Nene, if you the HBIC, then why does it matter if Kenya come back unless you really not the HBIC? I'm telling you, I stopped feeling Nene a long time ago. Ever since Nene got her new teeth and that new nose and that new body, I stopped fucking with it. Nene, And I want people to understand this too. Please stop trying to compare what Kandi and Phaedra went through to what Kenya and Nene are going through. I want somebody to tell me what is the reason that Nene does not like Kenya. Give me a reason. It's not no reason except on some petty high school shit. Kenya thought she was a motherfucking star of the show. Nene thought she was a motherfucking star of the show, and that's how they bumped heads. It's no ifs, ands, buts about it. Nene was about to leave the show because she thought she was about to pop off in Hollywood. Kenya came onto the show, took that spotlight. I don't care what nobody say. Kenya was running that Real Housewives of Atlanta, and y'all know it. Nene started to lose all those goddamn jobs in Hollywood. She came back to Real Housewives of Atlanta, and she was threatened by Kenya Moore. That's all it comes down to. Now tell me the reason why Kandi don't want Phaedra around. Once upon a time, for some of y'all who forgot, once upon a time, Phaedra and Kandi were best friends. I don't know if y'all missed one season or not, but Phaedra put out in the streets that Kandi and her husband Todd were going to drug and rape Porsha. So Kandi has a very well legitimate reason why she don't want Phaedra around. Well, it'd be what you want me talking all that shit if she brought Phaedra around? Hell no, bitch, because Phaedra put in the streets that me and my man was gonna drug and rape somebody. Y'all done. What the fuck? What? Do y'all understand? I want everybody to understand. I want somebody to break this down for me. If I tell you, if I put out in the streets that you and your man was gonna drug and rape somebody, you wouldn't think, you wouldn't be ready to go to war? Bitch, I just told the world that you and your man was gonna drug and rape someone. And then a lot of y'all try to sweep it under the rug like, oh, didn't nobody believe that? No, bitch, some people believe that shit. You don't know who watching these shows. The same way when the FBI or the police were watching Real Housewives of Atlanta when they found out that Apollo stuff was at Kandi house. Remember? The cops said, oh, we was watching the show and we found out that Apollo's things were at Kandi's house. You don't know who watching these shows. I don't know. I haven't seen... Is Cynthia and Kenya wrong? I don't know, because like I really, in my heart of hearts, I really don't believe that Nene had anything to do with them wanting Kenya back on. Like I don't think that Kandi, who's brought in more money than any of those housewives of Atlanta, Kandi has had spin-off show after spin-off show after spin-off show after spin-off show. Nene had one. Kandi is more of a cash cow than Nene is. And y'all can sit here and say Kandi is boring, it's all outdoors. But at the end of the day, her family bringing in the ratings. Kandi not worried about no goddamn Nene. She really not. I don't even think Cynthia is. I think that this was supposed to be a surprise for people at the party. They didn't want people to know that Kenya Moore was coming back. I don't think that it was to take Nene down or a plot to get Nene. Like, what? I swear, I don't think that Kandi and Cynthia. I just don't. In the same way, Nene want us to believe production, and like the other day when she was in her closet going in on Porsha, and she said that production was a lie. That they used Porsha saying, oh my God, I'm scared. She said Porsha said that another time, another day, and they used her voice for that scene. So is it also a possibility that Kenya and Cynthia talking was for something else and they used that for that scene? I'm just saying. The same way what Porsha said fit into that scene, it's a possibility that what Kandi and Cynthia were talking about for another time fit into that scene. How we know that wasn't taken from 3 seasons ago and they put it for this season? I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just asking questions. Anyways, I could never be a person like Nene's friend. Like, she's, like I said, at the end of the day, y'all don't have to break it down for me. How can you fall out with everybody in the world and it still be your, and it's, oh, that goddamn Nene. I don't get how some of y'all can defend her actions. Like, y'all know Nene is a fucked up person. And poor Greg, she just runs the shit out of Greg. No, we good, but this ain't even got nothing to do with you. Cynthia called Greg up there, not you. And you, what? I don't know. Like, y'all, shout out to the Nene fans. I don't know how y'all do it. What else? Ooh, I was gonna talk about Claudia, but I'll talk about that for Hot Topics tomorrow. That's all I really have to say, y'all. I just want to talk about the whole Kandi and Nene and Cynthia situation. I'm glad Kenya came. I'm glad that bitch was there for 5 minutes and shook up the world. Y'all can say y'all don't like Kenya or not, but at the end of the day, that bitch is great entertainment. That bitch is great TV. I love how she tried to throw her friend. Girl, I don't know how you can miss all of this. I say yes, Kenya. Let them hoes know, bitch, I'm pregnant, hoe. Okay? I don't know how you can miss all of this. I was hollering so loud. What else? Porsha. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not the biggest Porsha fan, but I did feel bad for Porsha at her baby shower. Baby, that boy would have got. Baby, this is what happens when, I hate to say it, this is what happens when people try to help people out, because I can guarantee you, Porsha can afford to go to somebody else. Porsha can afford to go to the biggest, baby shower people in the world if she wanted to. Well, probably not the biggest in the world, but Porsha can afford to have a good, nice, over-the-top baby shower. So the simple fact that she goes to this black boy, trying to help him out, trying to bring him business, and you fuck it up! Girl, not only did you fuck it up, but you fucked it up on goddamn TV. Like, people would never come to you. But thank God, like, I just felt bad for Porsha. I did. I'm not gonna lie. I felt bad for that girl. Like, the last thing you want to do, you walk in thinking it's about to be lions, tigers, and bears, and bitches doing cartwheels and flips and kicks and splits and all types of shit, and you walk in and it literally did look like a family reunion at a barbecue. It really did. There go the jump machine. It's a big ass grass. It's a couple of tables. Let's bring the food out. It really looked like a family reunion to me. So I felt bad for Porsha in that scene. Other than that, what else? Kenya, Kandi, Nene, I don't get it. Nene done fell out with Kenya, Porsha, Kandi, Dwight, Kim, Sheree, Cynthia, Marlo, Eva. How can y'all sit here and say that Nene is not the problem? I don't get it. And I really don't think that this is that big. I think that Nene is blowing this out of proport. Like, girl, are you really that butthurt that the fact that Cynthia invited Kenya, and I mean that Kandi got Kenya to come? Like, I really do believe them when they said that Cynthia did invite Kenya, but Kenya said, bitch, I'm not coming. I'm not on the payroll. They not paying me. They not about to use me to bring in no views. And at the last minute, Kenya said, oh my God, I'm going to go. Kandi, don't walk in without me. I don't know, girl. Anyways, I'm about to go, y'all. Bye.